So, pardon, we have not made where we were supposed to be at before this started. It's a little crazy. It's a little busy. Not going to lie. Give me one moment. I'm going to get back out on the highway here. And then Ms. Dayami is actually going to run things on the chat and at least tell us what's going on. Because, yeah, things are hot. Things are crazy. And bear with me. I'm starting on time. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe 30 seconds late. So, how is everybody today? What's up? Matter of fact, hang on. Let me kill that, because I know that's blowing right down, causing problems. Holy mackerel, this phone is hot. It does not want to respond to the touch. Jiminy Christmas. Kenay, where's your phone at?
Dead.
Go figure. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So we stopped because we had to get propane. Everybody and their grandmother's uncles is here today at this truck stop where we're having to get the propane at. And yeah, it's a little crazy. So give me a second. Let me know if this is actually live right now, because I want to see if it's working off the old link, because it almost looks like it is. So let's see if it's currently working here. Okay. Now, hey, there we go. Now I'm not sure, unfortunately, how many folks are actually going to get the notification that it's working, considering this is actually working off the same link. I don't know how, because I was expecting to have to set a new link, because that was definitely 20 minutes there. Appreciate all of you all who hung out. But hey, that's the joys of full-time life with unexpected obstacles on a really, really hot day, because it was like 100, it's like 102 here. But as you can see, we made it to the rest stop. Beautiful view from this rest stop. Just absolutely gorgeous. When you say, babe? Ay, ay, ay. Oop. So how is everybody? How are you all doing? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Lacey, what's going on? Oh, wow, Tim. Tim said, Dayami, don't mess this up. We'll go with that, Tim. We'll say it's all Dayami's fault today. Oh, my gosh. How is, y'all were chatting away? Well, I'm glad y'all kept the chat alive, because the fact that you all kept the chat alive is probably the only reason that I was actually able to revive this from this, and probably strangely because of the way that my phone shut down in the middle of it from overheating. It's hot. You gotta stay hydrated, y'all. I'm just saying, this is it's hot out here, and these drives are hot. Doesn't matter whether you're doing them in day or night, because it's not really cooling off that much at night, at least not out here anyway. We got lucky, and where we were staying last night, we were able to make use of shore power, so we were able to have the AC running. But even then, it was yeah. Where are we? We are, oh shoot, what was that town that we just went through? Geez, cat, hang on a second, because oh my gosh, I was just looking at it a minute ago. So we are at the Sprague Lake rest area is actually where we're at. So we're Sprague, however you want to say it. So we're just outside of that because we're at right next to there's a lake resort right over there somewhere. But yeah, so that's where we're at in Washington still, yes, for those who don't know or haven't figured out. And so yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We still going to do some more driving. Not sure where we're going to end up tonight. Have no clue. Yeah, RV Grandma said, yeah, it's a campground right by the river. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, or by the lake. It's beautiful, beautiful spot. It was actually nice to see it. It's nice to see it. Nice to see it. So, what is going on, everybody? So we'll just go through here. I'm gonna. Oh, first off, before I go any further. So for those of you all who haven't noticed or don't know, and maybe didn't see my post earlier, so Box Van D is fully officially staying at 25K. 25,000 subscribers. I can't even imagine. We've only got 1,600 of y'all. I actually honestly can't imagine having 25,000. That's a lot of peeps. A lot of peeps. But she's gonna have a party on Sunday, September 4th. She's gonna have a party on Sunday, September 4th. And then when she's done with her live stream, then we're gonna party. Why not? Just have party all day. Sounds like a good idea. Party all day. She's gonna do like a 2-hour party. Then we could party again for another hour after that. Party all day. Party all day. Well, I know D's better looking than me, Cat. But you ain't gotta point it out, man. That kind of hurts my feelings. Can I make you a moderator? I don't know, Kelly. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it might think about letting you do that. Okay. So, going through here. Who all we got on going on? Do apologize, y'all. I got the sun shining right in my eyes. That's why I'm actually having to wear my sunglasses. So it is kind of hard to read things. I got to focus in here. Okay. Aw, Kelly, thank you. Appreciate that. Awesomeness. Awesomeness, Kelly. Awesome. And congratulations to the 5 of you all that got those. It's a 1-month membership. That's what it is. So you check out the memberships, which, speaking of which, I do actually need to apologize to everybody because of all the stuff that was going on. I absolutely totally forgot to do the video rotations on Thursday. So once we get stopped tonight, I am going to put out the new video that was supposed to go to the public and the new one going out to the members. So new members, you'll be able to see a video a week ahead of everybody else going on. Okay, now, so scrolling through. Hey, yes, Crafty Traveler, we did get, so I'm actually going to the bottom. I'm going to work my way up so I can maybe control it. Yes, we are. We did get the rig I'm going to say 89% fixed. Okay. So it's fixed enough that we're able to start moving down the road again. So we do have a temp fix that's going on right now with the cat. Well, it's cleaned out enough that we're able to go down the road. We have already made arrangements and a connection up ahead of us where we'll be able to actually get the cat worked on. And we'll get everything cleaned up and fully taken care of to where we don't have to worry anymore, and we'll be fully operational at that point. So, what's going on, Kat? Hey, Danny D. Hey, Gracie. Hey, Susan. What's going on? Yeah, fixed-ish. Exactly, Tommy. Exactly. What's going on, Tim? Hey, Marianne. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, Doreen. Okay, thanks, Kat. Seeing the information about the shops in the area. All right. What's going on, Lizzie? And scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Did you read comment about Kenny? No, I did not. Let's see if I can find it. Hey, Ellsworth. Ooh, not good, Ellsworth. Neighbor's grandson had to be life flighted to Children's Hospital. Oh my goodness, definitely be in our prayers. Okay, what's going on, Mark? What's going on, brother? Hey, Tammy Cox. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Update. Well, looks like a gallbladder infection and mixed different test results. It's definitely got the doctor puzzled. Follow up with the outpatient surgery tomorrow for possible gallbladder surgery. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, okay. So Kenny's not doing so good. Okay. So definitely got him in our prayers right now. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. What's going on, Steve? How you doing? Hey, 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 Roy and Becky. Don't know if you're still in here. Trying to scroll up. Don't know who else is actually going to still be in here or not. And hey, officially RV Grandma Charlotte, how you doing? And Jay, Lucky, how you doing? And you will not see your namesake. He is currently like dead, comatose, chilling on top of the cooler in the rig because it is so hot. I wanted to mass chill some stuff, so we actually brought the cooler into the rig, loaded it down with ice and stuff to keep waters because we're going through the waters too fast. That RV fridge just cannot chill them fast enough. What's going on? Scrolling. Hey, Christina. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And Miss Box Fan D. How are you doing? Okay. Scrolling back down to the bottom. See what I see. See what I missed. Who knows? Gonna be all over the place. What's going on, Lillian? How you doing? Smart kitty. Yeah, he is. He's figured out the top of that cooler is quite cool with all the ice that's in there. Yeah, yeah. Definitely definitely gonna doing him some good, and he's enjoying that. Just to see him. Well, I do apologize, Lucky, but maybe before I shut things down, I'll walk back over to the rig. When we pulled up, like as we're getting ready to come up, I seen the shade tree going right here. I seen the bench, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing the live stream out here. I'm not doing it inside of there. It is hot in that rig. Even though I do have right now, I do have the generator running for them with the AC kicked on just to knock the edge off while we're stopped. Because it is absolutely killer out here lately. What's going on, Mo Bang? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah. Ow. Ow. I'm telling you, I don't know what kind of... These flies have got teeth. I haven't had a fly bite me that hard. Actually, I haven't had an insect bite me that hard, period, since the sand fleas in South Carolina. It's crazy. No, Flathead is on the other side of everything. We're not near Flathead. No, I know that's on down the road. I don't think I don't know. We might get that far. Who knows? Didn't say too many bad things about me, Troy. Yeah, I'll believe that when I go back and read through the whole live stream chat replay later. Hey, Bernay, how you doing? What's going on, Perrin? Appreciate you coming in. Comment about electrical. Dadgummit, Gracie. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling back up. Come on now. I'm all out of that order here. Da 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 da. At least you're sort of in blue, so it maybe makes it. I didn't see. Oh, oh, an excellent electrical place. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully, it won't have. Actually, the funny thing is, it is funny that you say that about electrical because I actually do have an issue I've got to trace down. So, in our rig, our generator puts out a 50 amp service, even though the rig itself is set up for 30 amp service. So there is a special 20 amp line coming out of the generator that feeds to just one AC unit. So when the generator is running, you can actually run both AC units. Well, when we were at the pedestal yesterday, I tried to hook up. I have a pigtail wiring that I set up to where I could actually plug into a 20 amp line when we're parked on shore power, hook straight into that to where both sets see the power feed, and then I can run both generators or both ACs. We did it in Oregon. It didn't want to work yesterday, so I've got to find out. It's not my cables, so I've got to figure out what is going on in my transfer box, because that's where I believe the issue is going with at the moment, that there's an issue inside of my transfer box, that it's either it's not registering the new power coming in, or who knows. Yep. Yeah, and actually I think it was a horse slide that got me, because I never had no little flat bite me that hard. Oh, cool. Cool, D. Your sister lives in this. Cool. Rolling through. The solenoid went out. Was it one of your ones in the power distribution box that's underneath the hood, Gracie? At least I think your main power command center, I think, is up underneath your hood, or well, actually for you, I think it's right inside of it. So I mean, I can run right now. Either or AC will work. It's not a problem with the AC, okay? Because there's a selector switch that you flip through, and so it's either in the transfer box or it's that selector switch. Which it doesn't make sense that it'd be the selector switch, considering. So there's a selector switch in there. When you flip the switch down, it will only run the back AC. When you switch it in the middle, no AC can run. When you switch it to the top, either the front AC can run, or when it's flipped to the top and the generator is running and it sees power from everywhere, then the front AC and the back AC can run. But when it's flipped upwards right now, the back AC will not run. When it's flipped down, only the front. When it's flipped down, the back AC will run. So it's not a problem with the AC. It's not a problem with the power going in. It's somewhere between my pigtail and the transfer box. So, I'll figure it out. Where to next? Well, our main goal right now that we're trying to get to first is to Helena. We've made some arrangements for being able to get some help with dealing with the cat there in Helena. So, oh, that's cool, Gracie. That's cool. Semi-retired. That's cool. Good. I'll pick a brain. Love picking brains. Love picking brains. Just ordered a high efficiency window AC. I'm so sick of this heat and humidity. Huh. So since you'll have a high efficiency window AC, Mark, does that mean you'll be staying in the desert longer next year? Since you'll have an AC? Will it run off of your solar? Yeah, Susan, he canceled the meetup. He is actually not going to be working there anymore. So, yeah. Back AC on generator, there's a 50 amp certain 3. Yeah, exactly. Our grandma, mine's the same way. So the generator itself is a 50 amp service, but there's one 30 amp breaker and a 20 amp breaker on the generator itself. So it puts out 2 different lines out. So yeah. No, Cat, it's not, he's not going to be working there. So since he's not going to be working there, there won't be a meetup there. So yeah. Yep. Okay. Travis, you might want to check with shops and Cora about the cat. Lots more there than in Helena. Well, I've actually got an individual who builds cars and super powered sports cars and stuff like that. So and other vehicles that I'm gonna hook up with. So I've already talked to him. Um, so I was able to get his contact info, and we've already talked to him. So yeah. Not sure. I just know it's all going to be taken care of once we get there. No, well, yeah, I would love to have a soft start on there, but I don't have to have the soft start for running my two ACs. Because when it's on River Six, no meetup at the Amana. So the Amana, Iowa meetup is the one that's been canceled out. Yeah. Yeah, so if you run off the solar, no, I'm not staying longer in Sarah or bringing it there. Well, if it'll run off your solar, why not take it with you? Huh? Why not take it with you then, Mark? If it's going to run off your solar, shouldn't you just carry it everywhere? The first live started, and then we've got the secondary live too that worked off of the same exact link as far as I know. Because as soon as I pulled up my phone, it was already, the clock was actually already going. So I don't know if this is actually a whole new link or if it just regenerated it and it just copied the information. I'll find out later on and I'll correct them up apparently. So, you know, who knows? I might just cut the one, and if it did put them as two different links, then I might just snip the one and just create do a little short out of it so it registers different. Well, I know, Lucky. Well, there's one, one of the problems is my Stream Elements has not been posting information like it's supposed to whenever we go live or do premieres or stuff. So there's only 1 month left of AC. Start thinking heater instead of AC. No, I'm sorry, but it is too dadgum hot out here for there to be only 1 month left of summer. I'm sorry. I'm thinking there's going to be at least 2 more months of summer. Granted, I've also been living in Texas for the last couple of years where we've got summer all the way up to November. I mean, there'll be some bad storms come through with it, but as far as the heat goes, it's summer all the way to November. Uh, so yeah. You need to just put a mini split air conditioner system in your RV. They say that they are awesome. Yeah, Susan and Jim, I've actually already been talking to somebody about that. What we're looking at because they actually, I started doing my research on them today. I didn't even know they existed. Mini split actually makes ceiling mounts, ones that I can fit those into the holes where my current roof ACs are, to where they'll just rotate in those spots. So that way I make use of those holes and fill those holes in. I can take the roof ACs off, put them into those holes, cover it up and everything else. And actually we've already been talking about a way and placing for mounting the mini split underneath the rig so that I'm not having to hang the mini split, hang it out on the back, or figure out a rigging, there or on a side somewhere, or losing bin space or anything like that. We've actually been looking into it already. So now it's just a matter of, in order to do it, for the units that's there, to have both head units and the main unit itself, we're looking in, I just saw one today that I looked at. It was like $2,500. So then to get everything, so we're looking at like $3,000. We're looking at $3,000 that we need to be able to take care of it. So, matter of fact, I think I did believe today, I did add this unit, okay? The one that I found today, I'm not going to lie, I did find this one. It may not be the best one or whatever, but it's the first one that I found. It was actually, I found it on Amazon, and I did put it on the Dream on Wheels wish list. I did put it on the Dream on Wheels wish list on Amazon. So, if somebody just, rolling around with an extra $3,000 rolling in the pocket that just absolutely loves us, you go buy us a mini split. So it's in there, along with, other things that are in there. Okay, Scrolling. No, Amy is not going live tonight. She just posted something a little while ago. Yeah, the trains have been running all that way today. There's been no trains going that way, so I can't jump the tracks. You know, it'd be nice though. Oh my gosh. There we go. Thank you, Kat. I was trying to think of it in my head, and I didn't feel like pulling out the map again. Sprague Lake. There we go. Yeah. Appreciate that, Kat. Travis, it was the same link because you didn't hit the red kill button for the live. Well, but normally, and I guess it's just because several of you all stayed in the chat talking, normally after so long, the live stream automatically kicks out, okay? And the live stream dies. But because some of you all stayed in there talking and chatting, it actually kept it alive because you all were still, there was more than one of you in there, and it kept the link alive. So that was awesome. Appreciate that. What's going on, James? By the way, hi. Almost turned the heater on Flagstaff. What? What? Oh my gosh. Whatever. Fuss and diddle. We don't have AC and we survive just fine. I don't care. Like you know, it's funny. The couple of folks we talked to when we talk about heat and everything, and they're like, "Oh, my vehicle doesn't have AC." 280, man, 280. They're looking at me like, "What? 280? What?" I'm like, "Didn't you grow up knowing about what 280 means when you don't have AC in the vehicle? It means you roll two windows down, you go 80 miles an hour. There's your AC. That's all you need." But Yanai and the kids, they need some AC, especially the children. I swear, the children are dying more than the cat that's covered in fur is in this thing. Because I'm not running the AC while we're running down the road. I'm just not doing it. But I can't tell you, it is hot out here because I do keep getting dried out. So, October, our weather will change to cooler, not uncommon for freezing and snow by Halloween. Wow. That's crazy. To put solar in the place of the roof mounts. Possibility. I mean, I got placing for solar as it is. I mean, probably need to have the roof reinforced a little bit better, but yeah. QQQ, the temperatures drop dramatically in Arizona when the sun goes down. No need to create space in my tiny van for it. In order to get you to stay longer? Sure there is. Sharon Ludus is ready for winter. I am too. I'm actually not going to lie. I'm ready for winter. I love the beautiful summer, but I wish I could have the winter temperatures in the summer's time. Winter arrives in January in southern Arizona and sticks around for about 2 weeks. Yeah, and we showed up right at the end of it last year. Woo, Dee's cooking dinner. What's for dinner? Mini splits are great. 102. Yeah, it was 108 yesterday in George, Washington. And then it was 102, the last temperature sign I seen outside when I was checking through, going through this area. Duke looked at his wallet and said, "No go for the mini split. Sorry, Travis." Duke, dig me some gold, man. Come on, Duke. Dig me some gold. Do you have a drone? Yes, I do. And actually, this area is beautiful. I thought about trying to throw it up before I leave. If the battery is charged. It should be charged. I don't know if it is still charged. But I do have a drone. It gets the job done. It's not the best and the fanciest and the smanciest, and on our journeys I've seen a few I would love to have. But hey, it gets the job done. So I love it. Maybe go across into Idaho, stopping at Silverwood for the night. You can all play at the water park tomorrow. And nope, won't work because I have to work tomorrow. So that won't work for me. Duke bought too many treats and toys. Well, of course he's broke then. Oh, you called it 470? 4 windows down at 70 miles an hour? Yeah, well, we only had, on my dad's car, it was an old Datsun. We only had 2 windows. We didn't have 4. That could roll down. It was so cold out in Quartzsite in January and part of February when we were there, we had to run our furnace. See, when we were there this past year, we didn't have to run the furnace ever. There were other folks that did, and temperatures did get down quite chilly a couple nights, but I didn't turn that furnace on. We just cuddled up. We just cuddled up. Kitty say, nope, on the $3,000. I haven't had an AC in years. I subvert. Stop spoiling the children. They can live without AC. Tell their mother that. Tell their mother that. Hey, what's going on, Troy? Nomadic Rat Pack. Busy finishing cooking dinner for the family and listen. Cannot respond to individual hellos. What's for dinner, Troy? If y'all haven't figured out, I'm actually hungry. Yeah. Travis, when was the last time you did 80 mile an hour? As a matter of fact, about, well, how long have we been live now? Okay. About 40 minutes ago. I was doing 80 about 40 minutes ago, and yeah, my rig don't like anything over 75. So you start hitting 75, and she starts doing this number. Woo-hoo! So yeah, I hit 80, and then I very quickly slowed back down to under 75, so she balanced herself back out because every little bump, man, whoo, it was too much for it. Too much, too much. Hey, Amy, what's going on? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Let the kids hang out the windows to keep cool. Well, the problem with that actually at the same time is a lot of the windows I've coated all the windows with, covered them all up with Reflectix and everything because it was getting so hot. Just trying to keep any bit of the beating sun out. Now, as the sun comes down and we're moving down, if we're still driving out, we'll take that down, open up the windows. But I'm trying to keep that beating sun out of there as much as possible. Absolutely trying to keep that out of there. Travis, I pulled the antenna off my travel trailer and it gave me space for another 325 watts of solar. I simply put a metal patch on my roof with lots of decor. Put a wet towel on their head and stick out the windows. Hey, I'm doing good. Like, I keep waiting for them to try to take turns jumping in the cooler because the cat keeps even trying to jump into the cooler. Every time it gets opened up, he's like, hey, can I get in there? No, you cannot. Hey, Michael Ann, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Scrolling as I know I'm way far behind. Told us when we were little when we asked for air conditioning. Right. Ooh, splitting headache and body hurts. Ouch. No fun, no fun. Da 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 da. Scroll it. We always called it 55 mile per hour. Oh. Anyway, over 90% of the world lives without AC and temps higher than here. This is true. This is true. Even when I had yep. Well, fine, Troy. I never did see you answer me. What was for dinner? Not yet, anyway. 1982 Ford. You have the driver like it's still 1982 too. I'm telling you, I'm finding it's running perfectly smooth at like 55, which is what its optimum factory manufacturer's recommended speed for was it back in 1999. That's where it really does prefer. But man, going down them hills, I love that free gas. That's what I call it. When I get to go downhill and anything over 55, that's free gas when she just rolls into those speeds. Heck yeah, what's going on, Trouble? How you doing, Ron Darrell? How you doing? 0 to 50 in an hour. Ouch! That's funny. Travis, is Nate behind in chat? That hurts, Troy. That hurts, man. I am not Nate behind in chat, as far as I can tell. I'm seeing some of the stuff pop up there, and then I get to it down here. I'm just saying. What's up, Sand Van? How y'all doing? Appreciate you coming in here. I won't drive Mariposa over 60, 65 max, but usually have her on cruise control at 55. I'm in no hurry. See, that's my thing. It's like we're doing this full time, and most of our stuff we're doing ahead of so far in advance. I don't have to make it from, California to Georgia in, 3 days. So take my time. Roll with it. 55 mile an hour, My constraint is, I just got to be ready to work in the next mornings, when it's a work night. So I'm good. I'm not in no hurry. Ooh, spaghetti. Spaghetti sounds good. Baby, can we have some spaghetti tonight? No, we're not doing spaghetti night. I got steaks to make tonight. I'm cooking steaks for dinner tonight. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Just topped off my propane, and I am ready to cook some steaks. Because yes, other than water, while we were broke down, that is honestly that's the only thing that we absolutely ran out of was propane. Our propane depleted because originally we were going to be getting propane, actually a little bit further down the road from here even, but being there those 12 days kind of did put a stop on it. So because we ran out of propane we ran out of propane on day 9. Yeah, it was day 9 we ran out of propane. But luckily, we've always got our 20-pound bottle extra anyway that we normally use on the Blackstone. So I just took it outside and put it under and hooked it up because we've got all the connections to make sure. 3 days to Georgia, that's slow. Yeah, Mobang. But you know what? We've already talked about this. Unfortunately, the max driving on Yanai for a day anyway, we've already found is about 7 hours for an entire day anyway, no matter what. So even if we were in a hurry, if it's gonna, if it's not able to make it there in 7 hours, we got a problem. We ain't making it there. Roy, don't move that phone now. Matter of fact, why don't you go stand on the roof with the aluminum foil, and you might have some better signal. You might. 70 to 75 for me, not in a hurry, but old trucker habits die hard. Yeah, cat. Yeah. What's up, Floss? Hi. You're not late, Floss. I was late. I was actually, well, I think actually, I said I might have been 30 seconds late, but because I said something to Yanai, and then I realized the time, and I'm like, oh crap, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and try to go live. And I flipped it over, not paying attention to how hot the phone was, just hit the go button and started saying hi, and then poof, as y'all saw, while I was trying to get the other one pulled up for the chat and everything, it just did not work. So it is what it is. But I got here. We got here. You're here too. That's all that matters. Appreciate you coming in. That is all that matters. Scrolling. Do you have a extended stay on your rig's propane tank? That will probably be the best thing that we've added to hunting. No, yeah, we've got an extra propane tank and everything that we carry that where we can hook it up to it and still run all of our stuff. So that's why I said even though the onboard ran out, if I had actually ever thought that we were going to come close to running out like that, and probably in the future, what I will do and what I've done before in places where we're not and we're starting to run low, I will normally go ahead and take that extra bottle, and go ahead and hook it up instead of fully depleting the onboard, to where that way I've got something left in the onboard for the travel days, to where I'm able to make use of it and kick it on here and there. So, hey, Rick and Angie, how you doing? Excuse me. My daughter cooked me meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn, and Italian bread and butter. I can't move. But Mark, I want meatloaf. I want me some meatloaf, man. I'll take me some meatloaf. Yeah. That sounds good too. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm having steaks though tonight. And they've been marinating for the last couple hours, so yeah, buddy. Later on, Lillian. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, so I think, just one of those things, everything that happens, that's one of the things with being full time. It's like everything that happens is a life lesson and a learning lesson. Even when you've dealt with some of these issues before, it's like you never know what's going to happen. So things that sometimes you never would have thought of to need to think of do. Like, maybe in the future, next time we break down next time if we break down somewhere, and it's in a safe spot to do it, and instead of waiting to hook up the extra bottle, I'm probably going to go ahead and hook it up right off the bat, because that is something I can take and go, and as long as we're within driving distance somewhere, exchange out if need be. Kind of hard to exchange out on the onboard. But man, some of these places we've been going through, propane is not cheap right now. Propane is not cheap. Let me just say, I miss my propane when we left Texas last January. Propane was $2.48 when I left Texas. And then it was under that for the most of the time during, and then the first time we had to fill up in quartzite after that first month was $3, and then every time after that it was like $3 a gallon on it, and then ever since we left quartzite, it's been nothing but up and up and up and up and up and up. $3.50 and $4 and $5 and $5.15, and just now it was $4.59, which is better than the last place that we filled up. Last time we'd filled up, it was like $4.80. So yeah, it was less than it was last time, but it's still, man, that hurts. Especially when you're doing the whole, when you're getting 14 gallons worth of it, that goes ouch. Yeah, and Susan, and that's no lie. And one of the things that I've noticed is even in places where we've been, where bulk propane has still been within a reasonable with everything else, those exchange bottles, what they're charging on some of those is absolutely ridiculous. The place where we just filled up at was $70 for one of those 20-pound tanks. $70 if you were to buy the tank new and everything, and it was like $28 for the exchange. Crazy, absolutely crazy. What happened to the days where those exchange bottles were 14 bucks? Yeah, it's definitely crazy. River Six, you're making me like solar more and more after the investment. You basically live free if you do it right. Yeah, River Six. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, it's we. I definitely need to get solar. It definitely is. Definitely do. There's a lot of things that could be changed over and run off of it and everything else. Hey, Judith, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, I'm running late myself and everything else. Get used to it the way this. Yeah. 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 No lie. No lie. No lie. Charcoal is cheaper and tastes better. Yeah, well, Sharon, it's kind of hard to crack out the old charcoal grill on the side of the road when you or when you pull over for dinner or pop it out at a rest area. They kind of frown upon you pulling out your charcoal grill and cooking your steaks out that way. Kind of frowned upon quite a bit. Yep, yep. If I could, I would though. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Oh, well, appreciate you being here. Take cast iron and electric. You know, there are some times, like if we actually had solar, if we had solar, I would not be opposed to having some kind of induction top for cooking. Just because when I run on solar and I'm able to, then I will, and skies are good and charges are staying charged. I would cook off the induction probably instead of firing up the propane and save the propane for the cloudy days and stuff. You know, we used to grill with charcoal on what? Oh, on our semi deck plates all the time. Just disconnect the air and electrical lines and cook. I can't lie, I've actually seen that done before. I haven't seen that done in a lot of years though, but I've definitely seen some folks do it. I have seen that done before. There's a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff that you used to be able to do. I mean, you used to be able to hit to a rest area like this, and if you had one of those little mini bitty grills, you could go ahead and make use of it and stuff. But there's so many people out there that are idiots and weren't careful that they've ruined it to where it's frowned upon, if not actually straight out banned from being able to be done anymore. Well, pounds of shrimp on mine many times. It's not inflation that sucks. It's all the dang security cameras. Wow, Mark. Wow. Shame on you, Mark. We have 2 induction burners that work great. Yeah. Yeah, I know a few folks that have those. What's up, Lindy? How you doing? How you doing? Well, we may have to do camping instead of glamping the way these prices are going into the old way. I've I've been telling them we don't watch it. It's going to be interesting. So like, okay, so when we went to the grocery store today, we went into a Walmart, and everything from the deli to the bakery, um, to basically all the wall units is what it looked like where the problem was, because the freezer stuff was stocked well, but the deli was totally shut down, emptied. The bakery was shut down and emptied. Uh, and everywhere where you would find your yogurts, your milk, your cheeses, your hot dogs, your sausages, your steaks, your hamburgers, all of those were might as well have been empty. The only reason there was anything in any of them was they were literally in the middle of emptying pallets. Like they just had a truck come in. But as empty as everything was, I don't know if they missed several trucks and they shut everything down, or if they'd had issues with their, power on that side of the building or something that they had to shut everything down. But I mean, I've gone in and seen some bare shelves in places before, but this was crazy that their deli was shut down and empty. There were no meats for slicing or anything out whatsoever. Bakery totally shut down. Don't know what happened to there, but man, it was crazy to walk in and see that, and watching other people's faces as they walked in and go, "Oh, what happened?" So, can I still grill in rest areas? Use my Omnia. Yeah, here we go with the Omnia oven again. Here we go with the Omnia oven. Yeah, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I know I am putting the Omnia oven on that wish list. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting the Omnia oven on the wish list. And it'll be on the wish list, and we'll see what gets to it first. Whether we save up and she gets to it first, or it just shows up first. I just stay where there's hookups. Well, that's because you're rotten, Susan. That's why you stay where there's hookups. You're rotten. I love you, but you're rotten. But you got good reasons to be rotten, because you got health issues that make you have to stay with the hookups, or otherwise your problems get worse. So, but you're still rotten. Even if it is medically needed, still rotten. Just saying. Yeah, da da da. An air fryer will broil a steak, cut up to bite size and sizzle. And see, and we do have our air fryer, and I love that thing. I absolutely love that thing. I'd love to have, if we had enough solar to run the thing. Oh man. Or as you and I talked about, Tommy, having that 15K worth of battery. But that's $4,500 right there. $4,500 for the batteries, and then whatever for the solar. Diesel fuel and gas prices are going way down in Florida where we are at. Just check Pigeon Forest, Tennessee prices going down too. Yeah, there's a lot of places I have seen where some of the prices are going down. I have been watching the gases between where we're going at earlier today. No, not earlier today. Yesterday. Correction. We topped off for at $4.40, which was not as cheap as what we had topped off before we left Seattle. We're just south of Seattle. We topped off for it was $4.13. We topped off for that would have been great and wonderful and would have got us pretty far, but then we had to burn through most of that fuel sitting still for 12 days. Yep. I just stand thousand trails campground. Well. I know, Kat. I know. Okay. I've had other things on my mind in my defense. Okay. I've had other things on my mind in my defense that I just did not think about it. Ribeye, grilled onions, grilled mushrooms, grilled garlic, and salad. Montana meat where meat tastes like meat. Oh my gosh. I believe it until it goes back to 450 in California. Until then, nothing is down. Now wait a minute. Now I mean, there was one day I was in California and I got gas for 4.89. That's not too far off, Tim. And when we first got there, when we first hit California, there was one spot that we had found that was 470, but we had already topped off, and that was at a Costco though. So yeah, yep, yep. Search Little House of Beans on YouTube. 440 where I'm at too. 399 there. Well, shoot, that's even cheaper. Well, from where I was seeing, because we're headed to Helena, right before Helena, I found some gas where it's like 440, 439 right now, today, as of today. We'll see what it's like when we actually get to there. But it looked like actually in Helena itself, it suddenly jumped back up to 470, 480. So definitely going to be filling up, topping off before we get in there. But I've been, and that's one of the things I've, and I have noticed, one of the things I have noticed today, um, definitely gas mileage is up, even though there is still the issues going on with the cat not being perfect yet. Gas mileage is definitely up. I can definitely say that. How much up? Can't say yet until I actually top it back off. When I re-top it off and then I do the calculations, then I'll know where we were able to be at. But let me tell you, I don't like rolling hills like these. They're long. They're not rolling real quick up and then real quick down and real quick up. No, these suckers, they like to go long climbs. And then you go down a little. And then long climb and down a little. And then long climb and down a little. Drives me freaking nuts. Drives me nuts. Especially in this heat. Because, let me tell you, this old RV, she does not like air intake at 102 temperature. No, she does not like air intake at 102 temperature. Because one thing I can say is, like, when we first took off, it just, yeah, she don't like it. The hotter it gets, the more she don't like it. But that's kind of normal, expected. Oh well, we'll get through it all. Pineapple upside down cake. Yeah, Cat makes some good pineapple upside down cake. Yes, she does. Oh yeah. Try to only buy gas at Costco if I can. Well, I mean, it's just I look wherever I can find it, and we constantly use fuel additives anyway, whether it's Lucas, Seafoam, things like that. Um, so it's that it doesn't bother me. Some folks, it's like, oh, you cannot go to the dirtiest, cheapest thing because you don't know what you're getting. I don't worry about it as much because I do use fuel additives, um, and it does make a difference to me. It really does, no matter what I'm paying on the gas. I mean, I know there's some folks up there. I mean, there's some folks there that Travis, Helena. What about Helena? I know. We're headed for Helena. We just ain't gonna make it there today. Helen? No, it's not Helen. It's Helena. Anyway, whatever. It's like that for a whole day. Yeah, for a whole day. Yeah. Atlas Obscura, it shows unique places around you and other places. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that, Susan. I saw where you got that info at. Spray goo? Whatever. Spray goo, sprog, whatever. Whatever. Hey, I don't live in those places. I don't have to live in those places. I don't have to know them. I'm only temporarily visiting for a few hours. Okay? Yep. Next year, all of us at 023. Yeah. Hey, Christina, how you doing? Hell nah. Okay. whatever. But there's an E in there. So the other E is silent? Okay. Anyway, just be sure to make it through Spokane tonight because you don't want to be going through it tomorrow. Why not? What's up with there? Like I said, I am an outsider. Whatever. Statement just came in from putting up supper and I paid $4.19 at the OBX. Nice. Good for you. Spokane stinks. Go fast. Well, I don't know that we're gonna actually go through there tonight. We don't know. We're just rolling, and we're gonna see how far we actually make it. But surprisingly, we've almost been here an hour. Has it really? Wow. It has been almost an hour, y'all. It has. It has. So, what I'm gonna do, because I do appreciate every last one of you all 41 of you all who have stuck around, came back, everything else. We love all of you all. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down so we can go ahead and hit the road and get some more time in before it actually gets dark. And since Mama don't like to drive in the dark, I love driving in the dark. It's so much cooler. There's less people on the road. It's more peaceful. I love it. I love it. I can just drive hours on end in the dark. Absolutely love driving at night. But you don't get to see as much. So since we are full time and it's all about seeing the stuff, yeah, it's mostly during the daytime driving anyway. But we love every last one of you. Thank you, all of you all, for coming in. Thank you again for all of the members. Thank you again, Kelly, for sponsoring the 1 month worth of memberships for the 5 people. Absolutely appreciate that as well. Like I said, once we get stopped tonight, I will get that video rotation done that I should have done on Thursday. It just spaced out. It really did, and I do apologize for that. But I've got so many videos ready on there anyway, so it's nothing. So I'll get those rotated out tonight, and then on Thursday, we'll get back in the pattern of it as we go through. So we do appreciate all of you all that, we appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers and, reaching out, texting, phone calls, the emails, the comments on all the videos, the watching on all the videos. I have been noticing that, and I definitely appreciate that, how much more a lot of the videos have been being watched than they normally have. So that is much appreciated, as well as those who who were able and felt the desire to also help us financially as well. Because yeah, that ordeal hurt. It definitely hurt. Definitely set us back. But you know what? It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but we will survive. We will make through it. And holy cow! And nah, I can't show that because he's too far. So a truck just drove through here carrying carrying an old stripped down Woody. I haven't seen one in quite a while. So we're going to walk over here just so y'all can see the little rotten butt, because I know y'all don't want to end the live stream only seeing me. So we're going to bring y'all over. We're going to get Rotten Butt. We'll close the live stream out on Rotten Butt. See if he's still dead on his cooler, enjoying himself. And then we'll get over here as well. So far. So far. Can I make it? I can make it. Lucky. Say hi to the... Hang on. Other way. Lucky. Say hi to the people. The people wanted to see you, Lucky. Say hi. Open your eyes and say hi to the people. Okay, everybody. We love you. We shall talk to you all soon. We shall see you Tuesday night. Unless, of course, something happens and we'll see you sooner. But until then, peace out. I am actually going to start trying to do as well a short every day, a little short daily vlog. Literally, it's going to be a short. So, love you all.